Can an inexperienced coach take over a club which fought for relegation and transform it to a title candidate? Of course it can. That's why we love football. Everyone has the right to exceed expectations, no matter how big or small they are, and Bayer Leverkusen is no exception. Bayer Leverkusen is on a meteoric rise since the second half of the last season, with the Spanish manager Xabi taking them from 17th of the Bundesliga to the very top. So if you want to learn about the history of Bayer Leverkusen, how they managed to reach the top of the Bundesliga, and what the future might hold for them, hit those like and subscribe buttons and make sure to watch until the end of the video. Bayer Leverkusen was founded in 1904. The club participated in various regional and lower-tier leagues, winning multiple titles during their early days. After World War II, they managed to rise year by year until they secured the second Bundesliga spot in 1975 and got promoted to the Bundesliga in 1979 after finishing first. In the 80s and 90s, they finished primarily in the mid-table of the Bundesliga. However, the club was finally granted their place in the top part of the table from 1996 to 2002 after finishing second 4 times and third once. Even tough, they became a top team in Germany. They never won a championship. The most memorable season was in 2002, where they got the name Leverkusen after losing the Bundesliga top spot at the last match day, losing the Champions League final against Real Madrid and the DFB Pokal final. Until 2022, they were never that close to a title again, except from the DFB Pokal final against Bayern Munich in 2020, which they lost to under former coach Peter Bosz. Enters Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso took over the club on October 5, 2022, after he was in charge of the second team of Real Sociedad and working for the youth academy of Real Madrid after 2018. Under Xabi, they got a rough start with just 1 win, 3 draws, and 3 loses in the first 7 games, but they started to stabilize and even getting a 12 games unbeaten run under their belt. They finished last season in 6th place after being 17th on matchday 8 and got into the Europa League semi-final, which they lost to Jose Mourinho's Roma with 1-0 on aggregate. But the 2023 to 2024 season is when the club exceeds everyone's expectations. Not only are they unbeaten in all competitions, but are also on top of the Bundesliga table with 1 point in front of Stuttgart and 2 in front of Bayern. And that is why we are making this video, guys. Let us delve deep into how Xabi Alonso achieved this historic moment with Bayer Leverkusen. It all started with the intelligent summer transfer window they had. The club knew precisely how to address the departure of some of their key players. Moussa Diaby, who joined Aston Villa, got replaced by Jonas Hoffmann, who they got from Gladbach, and Kerem Demirbay, who joined Galatasaray, got replaced by Granit Xhaka, who nearly won the title with Arsenal in the last season. Alejandro Grimaldo, arriving on a free transfer from Benfica, and Victor Boniface, bought from Union Saint-Gilloise, proved to be instant hits. Xabi Alonso implemented a different system from other top German clubs. The Spaniard often uses a 3-4-2-1 or a 3-4-3 going forward. Building up from the back, the goalkeeper Lucas Hradecki often gets involved in the early stages of ball circulation, with the anchorman, Granit Xhaka, dropping deep to invite more press from the opponents. Once being pressed, they start getting the ball forward with a triangle system, where they always have 2 possible pass options. That also reflects on the possession numbers. They mostly have above 60% possession against every opponent. After getting the ball up the field, they use the explosiveness of their attackers like Jonas Hoffmann, Florian Wirtz, and Victor Boniface. That was mainly Bayer Leverkusen's tactics throughout this season. As a result, Victor Boniface is the 2nd highest goal scorer this season with 9 goals and 3 assists in 10 matches, Jonas Hoffmann getting 6 goals and 4 assists in 10 matches, and Florian Wirtz getting 3 goals and 4 assists in 10 matches. The 3-4-2-1 defensive shape helped the club keep 5 clean sheets, with Tapsoba, Hincapi, and Ta being the stabilizers in the defense. Xhaka organizes the midfield and sets the compactness in the central areas. Both wingbacks are important in the system for their offensive playstyle as seen in the statistics, with Grimaldo getting 7 goal contributions in 10 games and Frimpong on the right getting 8 in 10. Bayer Leverkusen now has a massive season ahead of them with Thursday nights on the horizon, so they made further additions to the squad. With Josip Stanisic, who comes on loan from Bayern Munich, and Nathan Tella, who got bought from Southampton, they got enough squad depth to compete in all 3 competitions. The club will aim to finish in the top 3, guaranteeing them a Champions League spot next season. However, the club would be happy to finish in first place or winning a title this season, especially since they got a really good start to the season. And there you have it, guys. Do you think Bayer Leverkusen can win a title at the end of the season? Will they keep exceeding expectations, or will they eventually decline and drop back? Share your thoughts in the comments, and remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons for more content. Until next time.